2021 NBA All-Star Game, and I have some thoughts. Happy Sunday. This is actually Bloody Sunday, what's left of it, and I'll talk about Bloody Sunday in another vlog. But if you don't know what Bloody Sunday is, it's about the March on Selma of many 50 years ago. But at any rate, I want to talk about the great NBA All-Star Game. And I love watching it. I'm typing a note here. And what I like most about the All-Star Game was the fun the players were having. And there's something about seeing major stars in any sport acting in a way that is less than the buttoned-up professionalism that comes with their, in this case, normal play during an NBA game. They're having fun, trying crazy shots that are along the lines of the Harlem Globetrotters, and in general, just letting you know as they bring out their kids and their babies to be on the court, that they are just human beings like the rest of us. There's something about our nature such that we love that, and I certainly do. Especially now, because you have, when you watch the standard news, not the social media news, you've got, well, even the social media news, a lot of bad news. And it's great to have a time where you can sit back and be flooded with nothing but great basketball play. And there was. Steph Curry said it after the game when he won the trophy for the three-point contest. The Warriors Splash Brothers are back. And he said that to Klay Thompson, who was watching, the other member of the Splash Brothers, that set of Warrior greats who were known for hitting their threes. And how about the pairing of LeBron James and Steph Curry? This goes back to a couple of years ago when I made a vlog saying that LeBron James should join the Warriors. And everyone was like, no. And I said, why? It'll make them too good. Well, yeah, so. But can you imagine if LeBron James and Kevin Durant were on the Warriors with Steph Curry? That close to happening. It could have happened. LeBron could have decided to go to the Warriors and not the Lakers. But he was pretty smart about it. He saw that there's a lot of gold in them there hills in Los Angeles, some of which he'd already tapped into. And Los Angeles being the other media market other than, even to this day, unbelievably, other than New York, he thought his chances were better there. So he picked LA. And the Lakers have been better for it on and off the field. This was a great matchup. It had people like Giannis Antetokounmpo and, of course, Nikola Jokic and Luka Doncic and Steph Curry, like I said, and Chris Paul and Jaylen Brown and Paul George, right? And that was just for Team LeBron. Team LeBron was just much better than Team Durant. It just wasn't funny. The score reflected it, as well as the fact that in each of the quarters, because they did it on a quarter-by-quarter basis, right? Team LeBron was kicking the tails of Team Durant. I was just like, stop the fight! Stop the fight! Oh my God, stop the fight! And I think it was a good idea to have that kind of pairing because it gives you the kind of matchups that we've always wanted to see, and I think more importantly, the kind of pairings we've always wanted to see. Like there was this time when, as the game was starting, LeBron takes his talcum powder and he pats it like that and throws it up in the air, right? And so Steph was standing alongside him and to the right, kind of looking like, whoa, first time I've seen that up close. Stuff like that. That's just really cool stuff. And that's what an All-Star game should be. There are some people who didn't think the All-Star game should have been done because of what we're going through with the pandemic. I disagree. And I think that it's vitally important that we keep as much of our life going in any way that we can, where we can. And when I say life, granted, it has to be done in a different way to protect us. Wearing masks is just the start of it. And yeah, the number of cases of the coronavirus are going down. But I remind you that we, to this day, still don't know where this doggone thing came from. And all you hear are theories about, well, I think it was a bat and I think it was a market. I think the coronavirus myself, my belief I'm entitled to, is a genetically engineered virus. All right? So, and I believe that's why it has spread so efficiently and it is mutated in a fashion that is so deadly. We've never seen anything like that before. And I think it's time to call it out for what it looks like, at least to me. But I digress. We've got to fight our hands with just maintaining our economic way of life amid not just the virus, but many, many, many examples of incompetent government. And on the heels of a period of time in our economy when, hey, we were doing well, all of a sudden, short circuit, right? But I digress. Let's get back to the game. That's why with all that stuff, it was great to have the All-Star game. We needed the All-Star game. We need sports. We need well-financed people to do sports. We need to make sure that sports is well-financed. Giannis Antetokounmpo had 35 points, 19 minutes, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. LeBron himself had 4 points. Well, that makes sense. It's his team, right? So he's more the manager. He sets the table for all the other players to be the stars that they are. He's already the acknowledged star, a multiple MVP, multiple NBA Finals winner, right? So why not? Played 13 minutes and watched Nikola Jokic. He got 6 points, 19 minutes, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Doncic had 32 minutes, 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 8 assists. He was the assist master, right? Steph, Steph had 28 points, 22 minutes, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Chris Paul, Jaylen Brown, Paul George. For Team Durant, the leading was Kawhi Leonard, who had 8 points. Jason Tatum had 21 points. Bradley Beal had 26 points. And that rounded out the top scorers for Kevin Durant's team. For LeBron, Damian Lillard, the Oaklander, he had 32 points. In addition to Giannis. Okay, so Giannis was the higher scorer by 3 points over Damian Lillard as I read the note here, and then Steph Curry came in number 3. Okay, and then for Team Durant, we had Bradley Beal at 26, James Harden at 21, Kyrie Irving, 24. Well, let me try that again. We had Bradley Beal at 26, Kyrie Irving at 24. Both James Harden and Jason Tatum had 21 points each. Donovan Mitchell had 15 points. Zach LaVine had 13 points, and that rounded out. And then of course Zion Williams had 10 points. That rounded out the list of double-digit scores for Team Durant. In all, a lot of fun to watch. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Subscribe to Zenny62 and bookmark oaklandnewsnow.com. I'll see ya.